Is there a doctor in the house? Oh, there he is.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager class, Ratchet. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front, we got Ratchet looking all ratchety. Gamer Edition, Autobot Ratchet, Transformers. On this side, we have, Ratchet. On this side, we have Ratchet. He is a Voyager class, like Voyager, class of Head class, hey Voyager. Up top, Transformers War for Cybertron. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and you have your very brief write-up on Ratchet. If you want to read it in multiple languages, hooray for languages. That's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Ratchet, and this is the next figure in the Gamer Edition subsection of Studio Series, and this is Ratchet as he appears in the War for Cybertron video game. And here he is in his robot mode. He is packed in robot mode. It looks pretty good, but let's get in close here so we can take a look not at that Ratchety crotch, at that Ratchety noggin. There it is. And very nice head sculpt there. You got that white for the face, nice blue there for the eyes. You got the helmet there done in red. Got the symbolage there on the shoulders, a little bit of black, little Autobot symbol right there on the chest. And you got kind of that Energon glow going on here. That's what they're going for with the abs. And you got the hands painted in red. The hands have some hollow bits up top, which I'm not a fan of. When the hollow bits are on the bottom, I don't care, but it's really funny because the bottom of the fist is totally filled in, but the top is what has the hollow parts. Weird, very weird, but okay. But still some nice detail. These little sections right here on either side should be painted in also, but usually my complaint with Studio Series figures is they could always use some more paint, but sculpting-wise, it looks quite good. They have his toesies. Got some nice little accents there on the wheels, which I do appreciate. Move it back. Got the Ratchety booty. Bit of a backpack going on there, but all in all, not too shabby. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm going to tell you. So the head is on a ball joint, but you don't get too much wiggly-waggly because they did kind of mold in like a neck here, so it kind of hinders the side-to-side movement. But you can look up a bit. You can do a bit of squirrel. Can look down slightly. Head can do a full 360. Now, the arms can do a full 360. You do have to move the shoulder pads out of the way, but it can do a full 360. Can move in and out. The shoulder pads also, they're on a ball joint, so you can kind of wiggle those around, kind of get those moving where you need to move them so they can kind of line up with everything. There is a panel here. One thing that's weird about this figure is the shoulder pad does have this panel here. It does move outward, but it can move inward, and I honestly don't know why. There's no point to this. It serves no purpose in the robot mode, really. You don't have to do this for the alt mode. I don't know why this moves, but it moves because reasons. There probably is a good reason, but I have no idea what it is. But anyway, you have your bicep rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You do have wrist rotation. You have waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far, back about that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You have rotation right above the knee. You have under 90 degrees of bend at the knee, just due to all this stuff there. On the back of his foot, as far as the feet, he does have a toe joint, so the toe can move up and down, and you have your ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, we do get a big old axe here. It's a medical axe. But a nice big axe here with the blades done in red, white handle. The handle is a separate piece, but yeah, pretty nice looking axe. And you also get this weapon here. Again, I don't remember what the weapons were called in the game because I did not care. The way I played the game was, which weapon is the strongest? That one? That's the one I'm going to use then. That's the way I played the game, so I didn't care what the weapons were called. But he gets this, which looks kind of cool though. Has a little claw deal going on there, but yeah, and it can rotate because it rotates. And yeah, so you get that weapon right there. Now, as far as storage goes, there is a tab slot connection with the blaster here. If you want to use that, or you can use this little post right here. There's a port in his butt, usually where a port should be. You can plug that back there, and then you can take the axe, and you use this slot right here, and you can plug that onto his back, and there you have your storage. Hooray for storage. But of course, you can have him wielding his accoutrement. You can have him holding this. Oh wait, is this what he used to heal people? Okay, it's been so long since I played the game, I don't remember much of it. Oh my god. Especially the gear, like I don't remember much of the gear. But anyway, it does have a proper handle, so you can hold it like that if you want to. The axe, you just remove the handle and just feed it up through his hand, and then up the top on. There you go. You can pew pew hack hack, pew pew hack hack. Just like that. All things you can do. Or you can do the usual thing of ripping off his forearm and replacing it with this. And I like the way this looks because it actually looks good. It's actually, it stays proportioned to his arm, so I appreciate that. So that actually looks quite good. And how you store his discarded forearm is you untab the backpack here, and there is a tab that will go into a slot right back here. So you just take that and tab it in, and then you close the backpack back up, and I love that because it just hides it away, stores it beautifully. It doesn't just have a hand just hanging off of his butt. So I appreciate that. That was done beautifully in my opinion. But hey, you got the option, and as always, options are good. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the Gamer Edition Autobots that we have so far, and yeah, they look quite good together. A pretty good looking set of bots here we have so far, so there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode, and it looks pretty good. My only complaints, really, just minor complaints, is I think, one, the arms are a bit too long. Just a bit too long. And of course, my standard complaint with Studio Series is it could use some more paint. But otherwise, I think it looks pretty good. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So the first thing to do is just untap the backpack and bring it back. Take these sections and swing them out. And next thing you want to do is take his little Autobot symbol here and just flip it in. Even this Autobot symbol transforms. So just flip that in so you can't see it. Now you're going to take the whole upper body section and just unclip it and just swing it forward. Once you've done that, take his shoulder pads, bring them up, rotate them, and just bring them into the middle. Bring it up, rotate, and have them meet in the middle. You want to take his head and just push it down ever so slightly. That's as far down as it goes. And you got that done. And now you take this entire assembly and just rock it back, bring it up, so everything is sitting like so. So now you're going to take his arm, bring it out. You're going to bring the arm down at this hinge here. So just rock that down, and then you're going to swing the arm up, and there's going to be a tab slot connection right there. Just swing that up and in, and just use the joint stereo disposal to get that lined up. Then you're going to rotate the forearm down, bring all of this down. Hey, you stay. Bring all of this down, and you're going to have a tab slot connection right here on the forearm. Take that and tab that into place. Oh, you know what? I think now I do know why these panels on the shoulder pads compress in, just to get out of the way of the hands. They do. Yeah. That's the purpose. It's just to kind of get ever so slightly out of the way of the hands when you have that in place. That's the purpose they serve. Okay, there we go. I don't know why that wasn't apparent to me in the first place, but now I know. Knowing is 3/10 of the battle. But anyway, second verse is like the first. Bring the arm out. Bring this joint down. Bring all of this up. Line it up. Tab that in. Rotate. Bring it down. And tab it in. And there you have that section all finished up. And now we can take all this and bring it down. We have multiple connection points here. We have a tab slot here. We have a tab that will go into a slot right here. We have tabs that will go into slots right here. And we have tabs right here that will go into these slots on the side. So lots of connection points here. So just line everything up. Drop everything down. And get it all nice and squozen. And there you have your front all done. And now for the lower body, you want to take the whole lower body, rotate it 180, and now you want to rotate the lower legs 180. And what we're going to do here is we're going to open this panel up. We're going to take all this, we're going to swing it out. It's on a double hinge, so make sure you extend it all the way out. And we have this panel here that's going to swing up. It's going to tab right into the slot right here. So just bring that up, just line that up, and tab that into place. You want to take his toes and just point them up for now. His foot, the ankle tilt, does have a little tab slot connection for it, so make sure you push that in and actually lock it into place. So bring his toe up and just leave that hanging out like that for now. Second verse just like the first, so just bring that up and extend all of this out. Bring this up and tab that in. Make sure his ankle tilt is snapped into place there, and bring the toe up. And then we got that done. So once we've done that, we're going to take these sections and rotate them up on this hinge here. And just get all of this lined up so that can swing right in like that. Bring that around and get all that lined up. So it just swings in like so. And now we can just start tabbing all this together. Tab that there. Even these joints here will tab in. You can take these panels here. They will interlock. Just tab those in. At this point now you can take his toes and bring them up to fill in those spaces there. And then you want to bring these sections up. You have tabs that will go into slots right here on either side. Just plug that in, plug that in. And we got the back done. And the last thing to do is take these roof panels here, tab them together, and just bring them forward and down. Get that all locked in. Make sure everything is tabbed together. Get all nice and squozen, and there you go. There you have Ratchet in his alt. Oh, you get a good spin out of him too. It's a medical spin. But there he is in his alt mode. And he's just a nice beefy Cybertronian ambulance, I guess. But yeah, looks pretty good. Nice solid looking alt mode here. But let's get in close here so we can take a look. Lots of little details. Again, you got kind of that little Energon glow going on up front. Autobot symbol right there. I do have a bit of a paint blemish going on there. How did that happen? But okay, battle damage. That's all it's called, battle damage. But you got the windshields and these side windows there done in a. It's like a really dark gray. It's not black. It's like a really dark gray, kind of like a gunmetal gray. And again, like the little accents there in the wheels and the assemblage there on the side. They got the back. No paint on the back. Would have been nice if they at least kind of picked out, those little taillights there. But, oh no, still looks pretty good. There is the top. There is the bottom. He does roll as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here we have our Cybertron boys in their alt modes. And again, they look quite good together. So, there you go. And is there storage for the weapons? Of course there is. So for this right here, you have two tabs, two slots back here, and it just plugs in thusly. That's the thing you can do if you want to do it. There's no way to plug it up top because the post gets in the way. You could conceivably plug it onto this tab, but the post gets in the way, so that's not happening. So the only place for it to go is back here. Not the most elegant, but it's a place for it to go. As far as the axe, you have three tabs for 1, 2, 3 slots. And you just line all that up, drop it down, and there's your storage for that. Again, not the most elegant, but it's storage. Hooray for storage. And of course we have the base of displayage that resides within the box. Open the box, remove displayage, chuck box, and then we have our lovely backdrop there, 09 Studio Series Gamer Edition, all the logo age, all that good stuff. You can take your Ratchet, plop him down, and you have displayage. Hooray for displayage. So there you have Ratchet, and yeah, solid figure here. My only real nitpicks is, one, as usual, could use some more paint. Number two, I think his arms are a bit too long. But otherwise, he looks good. Nice smooth transformation, fun to mess with. The alt mode looks really good. Just a big old rolling chunk of medicinal goodness, so yeah, I definitely love the alt mode. But yeah, for the most part, a nicely done figure here. So there you go. Now I picked this up from BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out the Studio Series playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager Class Ratchet. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.
Oh, Ratchet, where have you been? I've been trying to help. They're dead and wounded everywhere. Oh, that's not important.
What? Why?
Because you're supposed to be specifically taking care of me. I took an oath for this. You took an oath, all right. An oath to take care of me. You're gonna let me die in every continuity now, aren't you?